I'm Aga Gadzina Kołodziejska. I'm working in the Joint Research Center of the European Commission. Joint Research Center is the scientific arm of the European Commission. Our role is to support policymakers at the European level with scientific and technical knowledge. And specifically in my unit, we deal with science for democracy and evidence-informed policy making. When we talk about evidence-informed policy making on more broader science for policy, we usually talking about scientific advice that is given to the policymakers to help them to create better policies and by that to strengthen and build more resilient democracies. It's very important also for citizens because citizens trust scientists and trust also policies that are based on science. It also helps to fight the misinformation, disinformation, fake news. It really enriches the public debate. It creates a better environment to better serve the society and to have the better societal impact. So this is why we look at more horizontal level. We work at the European level, but also at the member states level of how the science for policy ecosystems or scientific advice mechanism or architecture, as you may wish to call them, are organized and how we can enhance them and how we make them working better, how we increase the institutional integration of those ecosystems, how we train both scientists and policymakers on the necessary skills that they need to know or have to talk to each other, but also we train and teach and show the information on the limits of science, because the science and scientists have a particular to play in the science for policy ecosystem, but it will never replace the political decision that is done by the policymakers. And this is why good governance of science is very important. It's also very important to understand from cognitive point of view how we take the political decisions and why facts are only part and only one of the factors that actually influence our decisions. First of all, we need to realize that the policymakers operate now in the very complex world. I think this is the most complex environment that they seen ever. In the literature, we have the notion of the wicked problems, and this is precisely what the policymakers are facing. What does it mean? It means that they are not able to take informed decisions by their own. They are not able to solve the problems of this world by their own. This is not the problem of one administration, one ministry, one politician, even one member state, or even one bloc like the European Union. Very often those challenges like climate change, pandemics are global issues and they need to be addressed also by cooperation at the global level. And they need science to support that. But it's very difficult to actually, for the two worlds of science and policymaking to work together. There are very good objective reasons why. Those two communities operate in completely different environments. They have different aims. They also have the different timings in which they are operate. It's very important that if scientists is engaging with the policymakers and give the scientific advice, that understands the needs of the policymaker, particular needs. For example, the timing. If we're talking about research projects, the timing we measure in years. If we're talking about the political decision that needs to be taken, especially in times of crisis, we sometimes have hours, maybe days, maybe a month. So this is the first understanding. Also, the landscape in which the policymakers are operating is a bit different than the landscape that research is operating into. Policymakers are directly responsible and report directly, basically, to citizens through the election process. They also are trained in a different way than the researchers are, and the different skills are appreciated in their professional assessment than in the researchers. So all the factors that we need to take into account to better understand each other and to better understand also the limitations that both sides have in terms of when the evidence can be provided, what an evidence the policymaker needs. What exactly is science advice? What exactly is evidence-informed policy making? Providing 500 pages report to a policymaker on very technical issue will not be really a scientific advice. The policymaker is not able to do anything with it. So the skills from researchers on knowledge synthesis are very important, on providing clear options and information about specific political issues are also very important.